become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Harris once more. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back to them and back on script.
A good
Screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Heaves one for the corner of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
He connects downfield on 4. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Working quickly here. 2nd and 13. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. White does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. It's a pickup of a yard, and welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. 2nd quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get the game's first points here in the 2nd. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 11. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he got this close to midfield before going out. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Running behind. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, Allen. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is brought in at the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's on the move. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Najee takes this one. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. On 4th down, Hurts. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And this one's going to be close. Did he get both feet inside the chalk? Oh, no, he did not. Great effort, but an incomplete pass. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. Allen escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run. Deep. They connect on the deep shot. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
He finds him beyond the marker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
That's good for the Saints. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So the Saints offense staying on the field. They're going for 2. Escapes the pocket. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen forced out to his right. He can run it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. Chased out to his right. Has a man. It's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw for Allen. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll go. Allen. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Wilson's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Working quickly here. First down throwing for Hurts. He fires one deep down the middle. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Raiders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. They're out and set, first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Allen now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And that'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
On the move, headed right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Offense in the hurry up here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it's going to be second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Allen setting up to throw. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. So we're winding.